Alright, hello and welcome everyone to another episode of From Russia with Minecraft. In this episode, I will be discussing my cloud home and demonstrating its various features. Uh, I know I keep promising that these videos will be brief and then I kind of keep, you know, running them a bit longer than I meant to, but this one actually really will be brief because the cloud home is relatively small and there's not really much of anything to demonstrate. There's just, the one cloud, the other cloud, and then the two smaller clouds, that's it. So, to get to my cloud home, there are two ways. I can actually swim up the waterfall if I want to, but it's time consuming and boring and I don't like it. And I can actually get there by means of nether portal. So, um, I'm going to run to the Mushroom Palace. And actually, in the previous video I demonstrated the night vision potion. You can see this effect most clearly in the daylight when you look at the underside of objects, because the underside of objects, no matter what you do, will still cast a shadow. So, for example, if it weren't for the daylight potion, or for the night vision potion, I wouldn't be able to see like the color and everything, and then those glowstone blocks would look very bright. Same thing with the Aurora. I would not be able to see the gray on its underside. The underside would just look black. Okay, so going into the basement of the Mushroom Palace, you have a series of portals. You've seen them before in my introductory video when I was walking from the Aurora to the village. Unfortunate side effect of the potion is that it lights up everything, including the nether. So in the nether, everything looks like weird and red. This portal takes you to Sky Crown. I'll be taking that in a later video. And then this other portal, which, if I recall correctly, is actually extinguished at this time, takes you to my cloud home. So, without further ado, here we go. And when I said without further ado, of course, I mean I require several attempts to actually make the jump. Okay, so here we are. Welcome to my cloud home. Now this stuff right here is just snow blocks. You can actually farm snow in very large quantities, and when you combine 4 snowballs into a 2x2 pattern, you get a snow block, and then you can just lay them down. They're not very sturdy, but they have about the right appearance and texture, so I figured, hey, why not? They're easy to farm, easy enough to get. Um, Unlike white wool, they're not flammable. Okay, so the Cloud Home. Here are the features. There's the Nether portal. Interestingly enough, if you port down using this portal, you'll actually end up in the portal that connects to the compound. So, kind of a funny tidbit there. You've got flowers. You've got this other little gazebo-like structure. You'll actually hear zombie noises. That's because the inside of this cloud is hollow and not very well lit, so there are actually zombies and other monsters inside. Luckily, they don't threaten anyone because, well, they're trapped inside. Okay, in here you've got chests full of materials. Actually, kind of glad I visited here because I haven't been here in a while, so there's a number of materials I can reclaim, and then Jesus, wow, I've got a lot of stuff in here that I can use for other projects because I really don't plan on building a whole lot more here, at least not for a while. Okay, second floor doesn't really have much to offer in the way of features, just plain. I might build some rooms in here later, but I just wanted to build a cloud home, and once I built it, I just kind of got it out of my system, and I was good to go. The dome right here is actually there's actually room enough in here for 2 levels. Like if you place a floor on this level right here, you'll have 3 squares here and 3 squares there. So this is actually like 2 floors melded into one. I've got a couple of bridges to smaller clouds, which they serve no particular purpose right now. They just offer you a nice vantage point. This cloud in particular faces east, so you can actually, once it loads, give it just a moment, you can actually see the glorious ass of the Aurora. Um, see, there it is. You can actually see the shuttle bay, you can see the nacelles. It's just taking an inordinate amount of time to load right now because of just how many things I've got in this world. Okay, there you go. And then you can also see the Mushroom Palace from here, and you actually also can glimpse a part of the Sky Crown's northern module from here too. So I'll let that load while I'm doing a walkthrough of the rest of it. Up there you can see a rainbow. It's just made of colored wool. I just made it for aesthetic value. I really like the colors, so there it is. This other cloud works exactly like the first one that I showed you, but this one offers you a vantage point to the west, and there's not... well, there's actually Travis's Palace right there is to the west. However, I was going to say I didn't actually see this one before. It's been a while since I've been up here, so you might have built it while I was looking. Okay, and the final feature of my cloud home is this sister cloud, which has a garden and a waterfall. These white blocks right here, that's nether quartz. These were relatively recently introduced, actually in the last patch. And they can be harvested, as the name suggests, in the nether. And when you get it, you just get the nether quartz itself, and you can combine 4 of these in a 2x2 pattern into a single block. They're very nice. They're white. You can use them and make like these little chiseled Roman-looking columns. Okay, and this grove right here just has 6 trees, floral arrangement, and this sort of rainbow-themed waterfall. The colors are a little dull because it's underwater, but it's just, I mean, you'll notice it's just the 7 colors of the rainbow: red, orange, yellow, green, light blue, dark blue, and then purple. Okay, and that pretty much is that. I'm going to use the waterfall to slow fall to the ground so as not to die. And actually, it'll afford you a decent bird's eye view of all the structures here. I'm actually gonna keep myself afloat here for a bit. There's my village, there's Travis's original palace, there's a railroad to his desert city over to the south, and then there's my forest. I actually planted a forest of trees just outside my village so that I could harvest them for wood. I believe there are something like about 90-something 100 trees in here. So usually whenever I harvest these, I'll usually end up with a good 6 or so stacks of wood. So, okay, so this concludes my demonstration of the cloud home, and let me regain the safety of my village walls, and I will conclude the video. So see, I can make them brief if I don't talk too much. Alright, thank you for watching and thank you for listening, and I will see you all next time in my first leg of walking through Sky Crown. Right? And I'll see you all next time. Y'all take care.